What's happening, party people? It's your boy, Chrissy Crackhouse, back at you with another cop. Today, I want to go over a shoe that I was lucky enough to obtain from the Shock Drop last week, and it's going to be the SB City Style. I think this is an incredible shoe in hand. You would really have to touch it to really see the value in the shoe. For $125, you can't go wrong. If you are able to get your hands on a pair, I think it'll be a great purchase, especially if you like SBs. I think they really did a good job on this shoe, and we're going to go over it. They're considering the color of this shoe is football gray and coconut milk, and I'm going to actually go over that as well and where they got that color from. Let's give the shoe a look. We have here our conventional purple SB box. As you can see, it is my conventional size. And like I said, this is football gray coconut milk is what they're actually calling this shoe. And when you really think about it, this is an incredible SB shoe. It's a 100% skate shoe, 100%. And I hope people that skate and enjoy this type of shoe, I hope you're able to, obtain it or get your hands on it. You can look at the designs on the shoe. Each shoe has a different story on it. It has a different design. As you can see the back end, let me turn this back that way. Very beautiful pattern. And this looks like a light lavender, but that's what they're calling football gray. That's actually where they get that color from. And if you look at this shoe, beautiful toe box. That's why I'm mixed on cutting it. I may let it rock. I'm gonna see if I can obtain a second pair before I cut these. If I'm not able to obtain a second pair once the release date is known, because these don't have a release date yet. They were given out on the Shock Drop, so generally when you grab a Shock Drop, it's 2 to 3 weeks after that. So that's what we're looking for. Also with this shoe, with it being an SB, I found it very strange. You only got this one pair of laces that's in it. No spare laces came with this conventional paper on the inside. You have your back Achilles padding back there as usual. These are some very nice sponges back here to protect your foot from skating. They did change the bottom of the shoe. They went with these kind of ridges here, and they say it's supposed to make the shoe to skate better or to get a better grip. Now, I was actually doing a little bit of homework, and I found out that this particular SB was really made for the Olympic Games overseas. That was the theme of this shoe. That's where they actually came up with the theme. And it actually it has zoom, air zoom in it, which is very good technology. Trying these shoes on, I think they feel very good. It's no tight fit like my Barts. My Barts were like a really exact fit. This here fits more like a true size 11, and very comfortable. Like I said, I am gonna maybe give it a swing and cut her open. As you can see, they left this fabric very loose, so you can actually get what I recommend. I've cut up a couple of shoes, and what I want to do, I want to share a shoe with you. This is a shoe that I did a cut job on, and this is the Tom Brady Super Bowl 12 low. That's what they were calling it. I'm not sure if you can see. They got 813 in the back, and then, Brady pulled the Super Bowl off. This is a low 12. This is the only 12 I own in my collection. I'm not a big 12 person. I would rarely buy a 12. Up into this shoe here, I had owned no 12s. I don't buy them at all. But I wanted to cut this shoe up and do a project with it. A lot of people didn't know that this was a wear-away shoe. With this shoe, you can cut all of this front off. You can also cut the sides off, which I opt not to do. All I did was the back on both shoes. I did the same identical back on both shoes. And I didn't touch the tongue, which also you can cut open. And it's going to reveal this Super Bowl confetti. And that's why they actually call this shoe the Tom Brady Super Bowl 12 Low. Very good shoe. I have had it on foot. It's very comfortable. I was thinking it would probably be a little awkward feel because, that's one of the reasons I don't buy 12s. I stopped buying 12s a long, long time ago. I haven't had a 12 in a long time. And I want to share another shoe with you, which I think is, this shoe was very, very much underrated when it came out. A lot of people didn't even look at it. Most people don't like low fives to begin with. For me, I really don't, really doesn't matter if I like the shoe. I like the shoe, I'm going to buy it, whether it's a low, high, or mid. This particular shoe, and it has been outside several times. I've worn this shoe quite a few times. That's number 23 on the back. I did a job around it. And I did similar to the same thing, only cut off this back layer, and I cut off the front layer here. And as you can see, I still have, fabric on there, but I'm gonna say this was probably the hardest shoe to ever disassemble, because what they did, whatever they made this fabric out of to put on the shoe, it was like glued to the shoe. Now, the best way, if you're gonna cut any of these shoes, you get you a toothpick and you start making your tears with the toothpick first. You stick a hole in and just keep on poking holes in it to start your tear. That's how I was able to do this. And this is really, really crazy. And then I also cut the end panels on both shoes because, as you can see up here at the top, when you hold it up, you have Michael Jordan's signature on both of these shoes. Once you cut the webbing out, and I actually cut that out as well. The tongue itself was just a conventional tongue. It was nothing you can cut out or do to it. The other shoe I did not touch. This is the only shoe I touched. Out of the two, I think I peeled off just a little, maybe around this front part on the other shoe, and I left it alone because it was a hard project. I was on this project for quite a while, and if you're gonna consider doing this shoe, take caution, because if you cut this, whatever this material is, you can cut grass in them for the rest of your life, because that's all they'll be worth. This particular shoe here, like I said, I am mixed on it. I'm thinking about cutting it. I should know by the time I can figure out if I can get another pair or not. And that's what really matter. Underneath this shoe, there's a red suede, and I wish they would have gave us red laces, but I'm gonna take my red laces out my parts and make these even the powdered blue, would have been a great spare lace. You can cut the night check out. This whole shoe is cuttable, the entire shoe. I'm quite sure if you've been on the internet, you've seen pictures of it, but I am very impressed with it, and that's one of the reasons I don't even think I'm gonna cut it. But at the end of the day, you get the shoe, you do what you wanna do with it, because that's really what matters. Love the ones that love you. Stay in your lane. You'll always be safe. Peace.